Your home might look amazing right now, but what if it's secretly screaming trend trap? You know what I mean? That paint color that suddenly everyone has, the furniture you saw in every influencer's apartment tour, that TikTok perfect backsplash that went viral about 3 months ago. Right now, it probably feels fresh, but in a couple years, you could be staring at a space that feels dated, overdone, and just not very you. And that's the most important part. So let's talk about some sneaky signs your home might be too trendy and how to get out of that cycle before your space turns into a time capsule of 2025. Number one, the it color with an expiration date. Colors are like celebrities. Some stick around for decades, some are one-hit wonders. Remember when every home was painted Stonington gray, like a blue undertone gray? For 5 years or so, you could not open a real estate listing without seeing it. And now people are literally paying painters like me to cover it up. The problem isn't that trendy colors are bad, a lot of them are beautiful. Spoiler alert, basically every color can work in certain situations. The problem is when certain colors dominate every surface, it just doesn't work. A soft sage green in a powder room, absolutely gorgeous. But a full house color drenching of the same sage green, you might wake up one day and feel like you're living in a salad. The trick? Don't let someone else's trend cycle dictate your entire color story. If it sparks something for you, go for it. But if you picked it because it's the color of the year, ask yourself, will I still love this when next year's color rolls around? Or am I painting for this year instead of for me? Number two, fast furniture. The cheap choice that isn't cheap. You ever heard the term buy nice or buy twice? Fast furniture is the fast food of design. It's quick, convenient, looks decent in the ad photos, but you regret it sooner than you'd like to admit. That $199 faux wood dresser might look modern for now, but by the time you've moved twice, one dresser is missing, another is duct taped shut, and it squeaks every time you open it. I have one in my bedroom, and it was a lot more than $199. Wayfair. The bigger issue isn't just quality, it's cost, because replacing that dresser every 2 years or so ends up being more expensive than just investing in one good piece that lasts more than a decade. Not to mention, landfills are full of last year's minimalist chic particle board, so you don't want to add to that, do you? The better move, think of your home like a wardrobe. Sure, you can buy the trendy fast fashion shirt, but anchor your outfit with timeless staples. Get a solid, well-made sofa. Find a vintage dining table with real character that reflects your personality. Layer in affordable trend pieces on top. That way, when boucle chairs vanish into obscurity next year, you're not stuck with a garage full of regrets. Or garage, as my wife says. Number three, when social media chooses your style. This is the sneakiest trap of them all. Scroll long enough and you'll start to believe you love boucle everything. You love arches on every doorway and Venetian plaster on your walls. But do you really? Or did the algorithm just show it to you so many times that you convinced yourself it's your vibe? Here's the test. Imagine that style without the perfect lighting, without the pro photography, without the latte foam art sitting on the counter. Would you still want it in your actual home? Because Instagram homes are built to look good in one frame. For your home, you gotta live in it. And don't get me wrong, social media is an awesome source of inspiration, but think of it like a buffet, a ponderosa. You just gotta sample things. Try the dishes you actually like. Don't just load your plate with whatever's trending, that new food item that's been released. Otherwise, your house ends up looking like everybody else's house. And where's the fun in that? Number four, mixing timeless and trendy without regrets. Now, I'm not saying you should swear off trends completely. That's kind of boring. To me, the fun of design is playing with what's new. The trick is knowing where to stop and edit. Here's the formula. Timeless foundations with trendy little sprinkles on top. So invest in neutral walls, classic floors, and quality basics. Then add trendier pieces where it's easy to swap them out. Maybe a light fixture, a bold paint accent of some sort, a few accessories. It's like putting on a neutral outfit and then swapping out the jewelry season to season, or maybe some fun accessories or hats or shoes even. You stay current without redoing your whole closet every 6 months. So not to harp on boucle, but if it's your obsession, grab a pillow. Or if brass hardware feels fresh, swap out the handles, but don't go full gut renovation for a micro trend. Maybe hold off on replacing all of your appliances or your fixtures, maybe just the handles. Your wallet will thank you, and your future self will thank you more. So is your home timeless, or is it a trend trap? The sneaky signs are there. The it color on every wall, the the fast furniture that looks dated by next season, or that nagging feeling that your Instagram feed is making more design choices than you are. So here's the good news. You don't need to reject every trend. You just need to pause and ask, am I doing this because I love it or because it's what's trending? If the answer is truly you, then it's timeless by default. So does your home lean timeless, trendy, or maybe somewhere in between? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.